Hello, I'm Cliff Smith and welcome to lesson 7 in the major part of my caged guitar series of lessons. In this lesson we're going to look at major 7th chords. So to start with, let's just remind ourselves of the 5 different ways of playing a major chord in the guitar. You've got the C shape, A shape, G shape, E shape and the D shape. Okay, those are all D major chords using the 5 different shapes. Okay, so what a D major chord is, it's the 1st, 3rd and 5th notes of the D major scale played at the same time. So if we look at our 1 octave D major scale, we normally play it like this. We've learned it like that, but we're just going to take from the D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. Root note is D, the 3rd note of the scale is F sharp, the 5th note of the scale is A, so D, and then 1, 2, 3, 3rd is F sharp, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th is A, D, F sharp and A. Those are the 3 notes that make up a D major chord. If I play that C shape again, D major chord, I've got D, F sharp, A, root 3rd, 5th, another D, which is the root note, and another 3rd, which is F sharp. Now to make that a major 7th, I need to add the 7th note of the scale to it as well. So I've got D, count up, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. C sharp is the 7th note of the scale. So I need to add a C sharp into that chord, then it will become a major 7th chord. So I'm going to take the root, the 3rd, the 5th, add the 7th, so I now have 4 notes in that chord. So from my C shape, D major chord, I've got this root shape D, D, that D there, top one, I can take it down a semitone, down 1 fret, and it becomes C sharp. So if I take that C shape, take my 2nd finger off, I've now got a C major 7 chord. I've got D, F sharp, A, C sharp, and then F sharp again. Root, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 3rd. Let's look at the next one. A shape. I've got my root shape there. The top root note, that D on the 7th fret of the G string. I'm going to take it down a semitone. It becomes C sharp. So there's D major. There's D major 7. Let's look at the next shape. G shape. So we've got 3 Ds in this one. 3 root notes. The highest pitch one, I'm going to take it down a semitone from D to C sharp to make it a major 7th. It's a little bit awkward, this one. Take the little finger off, 2nd finger is going to come down and play that 9th fret of the E string, and then I'm going to shorten the bar, make sure I'm only barring 4 strings. So I've got here, I've got my 3rd finger on the 10th fret of the E string, and that 3rd finger is dampening or muting the A string, that's totally dead. Then my 1st finger is barring the D string, 7th fret, G string, 7th fret, B string, 7th fret, and then I've got my 2nd finger on the 9th fret of the top E string. G major 7, G major, G major 7. It's a little bit awkward at first, but once you make sure you move the bar, it's a hell of a lot easier than if you try and keep the bar and move your finger across. You can do it, but it's a struggle. If you move the bar, it's not too difficult, to be honest. It's just unusual. Okay, next one, E shape. So we've done C shape, A shape, G shape, E shape next, major chord. I've got 3 root notes, 3 Ds in this. I'm going to take that middle D, the 12th fret of the D string, take it down a semitone, down 1 fret, becomes C sharp, and then I end up with this chord. D major 7. Last one, D shape. I've got 2 Ds, 2 root notes in this D chord. I'm going to take the highest pitch one on the 15th fret of the B string, take it down a semitone, make it a C sharp. So from D major, I'm going to go to D major 7. I'm using a bar there. You can use 3 fingers if you want. It's a bit tight up here. Down the neck it's much easier to use 4 separate fingers. Up the top of the neck I'd do a bar either with 1st finger down and 3rd finger doing a bar, or you can use little finger to do the bar as well if you want, or even 2nd finger if you want. It's a bit awkward, it's possible. Okay, so we've got 5 positions: major, major 7th, major, major 7th, major, major 7, major, major 7, major, major 7th. Okay, so learn those, keep practicing the other stuff, and next time we're going to look at major 7th arpeggios.